everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you all know, Valentine's Day is this Saturday, so in honor of it, I wanted to do something a little bit special. Anyway, keep watching if you want to find out how to recreate this look. Alright, so starting with a clean face, I'm applying my daily moisturizer, which is by Andalou Naturals. This is their Rose Moisturizer, and it's organic. I love it for everyday use. And then I'm going in with my primer. Today I'm using Benefit's the POREfessional, and this is great to keep your skin matte and poreless all day long. Next, I'm just going to dot on my foundation. Today I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade Classic Ivory, and I am obsessed with this foundation. This is my new daily foundation, and it really stays true to its name. You look matte and poreless all day long. And I'm using a Sephora mineral powder brush actually, but it works great for liquid foundation. Next, I'm using my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade Fair, and I'm just applying this anywhere that the skin is darker or that I want a brighter highlight. And I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Next, I'm applying my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 10 Light. This is my all-time favorite drugstore concealer. It's such a great one. And I'm just using this to get a little extra coverage anywhere I need it, and also just do a little highlight above my brows. Next, I'm applying my powder, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade Natural Beige, and I'm using a Mikasa powder brush. And I'll make sure to put a link to that in the description box below. So now I'm doing my brows, and unfortunately the camera cut off at this point, but don't worry, I'm going to do a video just about brows coming up very soon. So now moving on to eyes, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Painterly and applying that all over. And then I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the shade Deep Plum and applying that all over the lid. Now I'm using my LORAC Pro Palette too, and first I'm taking the shade Cool Gray and applying that into the crease. Then I'm using the shade Light Brown as a transition color, and then also going in with a little bit of black in the outer V of the eye. I'm just using a clean blending brush here to soften everything, and then I'm going to repeat all of those steps on the other eye as well. Here I'm using one of my favorite brushes from Hair and Makeup Addiction just to blend everything out on the edges. And then I'm going in with a little bit of the shade Buff just on the brow bone. Now I'm using my new favorite eyeliner. It's the new Tarteistry liner by Tarte, and it's an all-day wear Amazonian clay waterproof formula. It's super black, easy to apply, and looks beautiful throughout the day. Now I'm using these amazing mink lashes from Lena Lashes from their new pinup collection in the style Khloe, and I'm just applying that with some duo glue. Now I'm going in with the Erase Paste by Benefit just as a corrector for my dark circles, and I'm going back in with that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light number 10 and applying that in the triangle of light area underneath my eyes, blending that out with my beauty blender and then warming up the product for a flawless finish with my finger. Now I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime Light Boost Pen underneath my eyes, just in the inner corner, and then down the bridge of my nose for a little extra highlight. And I'm just using my finger to blend this product out. Now I'm just going to set underneath the eyes and all of those highlights with the banana powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And now I'm taking MAC's Gimme Sun bronzer just along the cheekbones and blending that out up into the hairline. This is just going to give a light contour and a nice natural glow to the skin. Next, I'm going to finish my under eye makeup using the 24/7 Glide On Pencil by Urban Decay in the shade Zero. It's just my favorite all-day wear black eyeliner. And then I'm going to take Deep Plum from Anastasia Beverly Hills again and blend that out. And then I'm just softening that with a clean blending brush and applying some mascara to my bottom lashes. Now I'm just going back in with that Gimme Sun bronzer by MAC on a stippling brush by Luxie Beauty, and I'm just applying this to the perimeter of my face, cheekbones, temples, jawline, and then also down onto my neck to make sure that the color of my neck matches my face perfectly. Now I'm going in with Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a contour shade, and just contouring my nose a little bit. Now I'm using this illuminator in the shade Dima by Sweetpea and Faye for the tops of my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, and Cupid's bow. And now I'm applying my blush, which is Heathered Silk by Wet n Wild. This is a great drugstore matte blush. Now I'm going to line my lips with NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve, and I'm just overlining the tiniest bit to even out the shape of my lips, and then filling in a tiny bit so that I get a longer wear on my lipstick as well when I apply that. For my lipstick, I'm using Maybelline's matte lipstick in the shade Lust for blush. And we are all done. Now I'm going to move on to my hair. I am using my Luxury for Princess 280 gram extensions in the shade Darkest Brown. Now I've loved my hair extensions for quite some time, and I have to say these are the best extensions that I've ever tried. If you're looking to buy some for yourself, I'll make sure to put a link in the description box, as well as my coupon code JCole, which will get you a great discount. That'll do it for today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos coming very soon, and also be sure to hit like and comment below if there's any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos, etc. I will also leave a list of all of the products that I used today in the description box, and also follow me on Instagram at Makeup by JCole for more daily updates and tips and tricks. Anyway, everybody, happy Valentine's Day!